who I never wanted to be bad about because he and I both got our Nixia together. But he is PvP spec, or was PvP spec
Was he a
for that
warrior?
raid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that he won't be next week. So he'll be better.
Yeah.
But it's actually interesting. You can do by activity time. So you can see who's the most active, and that's how much you're moving and
It's
like
gonna
clicking.
suck if I have to respec for each time we do Blackwing Layer, because that's 20 gold.
What do you mean? Why would you respec each time?
Like, if I go PvE and then go back to PvP spec after we're done.
I wouldn't ever go back to PvP spec.
But I like it.
Well,
I kick ass at PvP.
I'm just saying. But if you look at item level parses, I am number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 of us tied at 7th. I'm doing the worst DPS out of all those people, but that means I'm executing the best. Like I'm doing the best rotation. So I feel like I'm not too worried about myself. It's the fact that if you look at this parsing for DPS, because for some reason, all of our healers are parsing and like fucking super well because they're all geared and good at what they do. If you look at just DPS, like I'm kind of right in the middle here. But like, look at this, Matt. This is the thing. If you look at yours, like, don't feel too bad. You're doing better than 2 mages. Like, look at
I don't feel bad at all.
Like, how are they doing that bad? Mages are supposed to fucking wreck. Like, look at Paga here. Like, outside of our fucking hunters and warriors, which are OP at this section, he's fucking rocking it.
PvE. Hold on.
I'm beating all the mages. And the mages suck. I mean, look at that parse for their item of 30. Bid, get your fucking shit together. Anyway.
Oh, shit.
Get your fucking shit together.
This is why I haven't told them to listen to the podcast, because I can talk shit about them. No, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying. I wouldn't worry too much, Matt. There's a lot of people that are also clearly...
I am not worried.
I don't know, man. I thought they recruited another Shadow Priest.
Yeah. I guess then I get my life back.
You're so fucking zen about this. That's what I was thinking, though. I was talking like, if I end up getting fucking kicked from the raid team, that means I'm going to play other video games now instead of just one. Ugh.
I can inform you that they're all bad. I've played a few in my time away from WoW Classic. Bad. They're fucking bad.
So what is are we on Twitch now? So I can get levels?
Kind of. I was there, but now there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, why are my glasses so fucking reflective?
Oh, fucking
because they're clean. You gotta dirty those shits up.
It's just like right before I go on stream, I just give it a swipe between my ass cheeks.
I think mine would be more reflective if I
to-
was pointing at the camera, but since I'm like at an angle.
Well,
Speaking of angles, I need to fix I have the phone on top of a laptop, so I'm gonna put something underneath one half of the laptop.
Did you know that Los Angeles is the city of angles?
Fucking shit! Don't
Okay,
fucking do this to me.
so
Too
here's a
early.
question.
No.
Yes.
The only
That's my
things
answer.
I get by respecing to raid PvE is reduced threat and 15% mana regeneration. But there's
So-
nothing that increases actual damage.
No, but mana regen is what you want anyway, right?
I guess, but I usually don't run out before the fight's over.
Oh, okay. Just soloing.
Matt, you can get gold really fast. Like enough to respec. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I'm just like, it doesn't really seem like it
PvP,
makes that much
no
of a
gold
difference.
problem.
I guess I will tomorrow and I'll see what
See if it makes a
what
difference.
happens. I lose the stuff I lose is like improved vampiric embrace.
I'm looking forward to
Improve
our raid
fear and
tomorrow.
I
being
lose my
extremely
silence.
good.
Yeah, If it
Like,
takes
we
more
were-
than 20 minutes to kill Ragnaros, then we're failing.
We were really sloppy. Not last week, but like the weeks before.
Yeah.
Last week was fucking good. Like we just cruised. Like, you were there for the optional Onyxia.
Oh,
we,
I need
we
to.
downed Onyxia with like 0 problems with 27 people.
Yeah.
Like, that was fucking clutch, and I still didn't get the neck piece. I'm fucking furious about that. I need that. It's such a huge upgrade for me, and I wish we could spend DKP on it, but they're not letting us do that. Because eventually,
Oh, for
everyone
the
will get-
head?
yeah,
Okay.
they're just saying physical DPS gets to roll because the Onyxia neck piece, the physical one, is best in slot for basically every rogue, warrior, and hunter. So
Oh, shit. The respec cap is 50 gold?
yeah, hell yeah.
Damn.
Dude.
I thought it capped at
No,
10.
I've respect a few times, but I'm going to check levels. I don't know if TJ's already done so.
No, I really haven't.
All right, I need to open up volume mixer,
Oh,
and I
shit.
need to turn down our call, which is Discord's audio level, and then I'm going to listen. So, okay, here we go. This is John talking. Oh, let me move my mic so it's not like fucking falling off. All right, this is John talking at his mic, and then Matt, and then TJ, and then Spanky.
This is Matt talking, and then here comes some more people.
Yep, that's TJ here, and then we got Mr. Spanky. Spanky?
This is Matt talking, and then after me, TJ is gonna go.
Yes.
We all sound pretty good,
Okay.
so I'm not too worried about it. Let me just switch back so I can hear audio from the call and not just from Twitch. Okay. We sound good. Other than the fact that we sound terrible, but our audio levels are good.
Mhm.
Okay. Our equipment sounds good.
Yes.
I'm on a phone.
So how do I do Matt, how do I get the episode from last week?
I don't
Did you
know.
not- Didn't see any of my Discord messages. I was trying to put it up today, but I
Oh,
couldn't.
I don't know. I was playing WoW.
No, you weren't. I messaged you in WoW. You didn't respond.
He was logged
I
into
was
WoW taking a shit.
probably waiting for a queue and like doing
Battleground
something
queue
else.
to pop. This
Um,
Warcraft log thing pisses me off though, because
So the episode it's on YouTube, but you can't download it.
no, I can't. I'll try again. Let me just go to So I went to the website I use is y2mate.com.
Okay.
But it has Cloudflare access denied using a security service to protect itself from a DDoS.
So I'm
Oh.
gonna teach you guys how all the YouTube downloaders work, and then you won't have to fucking use them anymore.
Okay.
But not during the podcast, obviously.
Okay, but anyway, I need to get the episode downloaded as an audio file. And that's all I need. Or if Matt can just, since he has access to the YouTube, can just download the video and then just save it as an MP3 and then I
That
don't
sounds like
know.
a lot of work.
Yeah, you should just do the
Copy,
thing Spanky's
tweet.
doing. Talking about.
well, we'll talk about it later because it's already like 9:40, so let's get started. Oh, I got football on. Sorry, halftime report.
Okay, how's it going?
Titans
How's
versus
the sports ball?
the Patriots.
Man, I'm also watching Sports Ball. I've got a Tom Steyer ad, and it's like now that Mike Bloomberg is running for president too, like what the fuck is Tom Steyer even doing? They're both like ambiguously moral old white billionaires.
Man, you're not an enchanter anymore, correct?
Correct.
Fuck! I need to get a bunch of shit enchanted.
He's an
Bullshit.
engineer.
I also spent a fuckload of money on enchanting mats. So actually I didn't spend 40 on consumables. I spent about 20 on consumables and about 25 on enchant consumables. Ugh. But I don't want to like I feel like that it's got me all fucking flustered, this thing, because now it's like I'm gonna go in the guild and be like, hey, who can help me enchant my items? And they'll be like, oh, so you didn't enchant them already. You were the one
Here's
right
what
here.
you do. You don't have to be good. You just have to make friends with the boss.
Yeah, that's also true. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height.
Oh god damn it! It didn't copy. Fuck you, Twitter.
TJ sucks apparently at getting.
Yes.
Did you get 377? Okay. We're good to go, I think. All right, so let's start, and then I'm gonna walk away and grab a drink because I need to get one. But we need to get this started.
But you want to start before you walk away?
Hell yeah!
That sounds like something he'd do.
That sounds like
Exactly.
a great podcast technique.
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 377. I'm your host, John Danger Rowe, joined as always by my co-hosts.
Matt Harmonica Hag.
What the fuck? And TJ May, along with our special guest.
Spanky harmonica works.
Emphasis
I don't
on
have
the
a harmonica.
guest.
I don't have a harmonica, but you can still call me Spanky
All
harmonica.
right, now I'm going to go get the drink that I said I was going to go get.
This is
after
how shows
I
start.
did the intro.
So
Yeah.
John's gonna get a drink before he comes back and continues playing WoW during the podcast.
Fucking Matt,
Yeah.
you like music stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Is this actually part of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you like music shit. So I just learned that an electronic wind instrument exists. in
Yeah.
Iwi. I fucking need one now, but they are lots of money.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
We had one in our high school band to just be like whatever miscellaneous instrument we didn't have, like bassoons and shit.
Yeah,
It's
they're
pretty
fucking cool. I want to get one, but they are like $800.
Speaking of stupid instruments, Spanky, did you know that I have an automaton?
So first of all, I think so. Second of all, the Iwi is not a stupid instrument. It is just kick ass. Is
Yeah.
that a natty light that I spy?
Probably.
The way
I
that
have to
UE works is it's like it's actually just a MIDI controller, but it has airflow sensors that control the notes. It's
Well, yeah, but so there's
it-
at least the
so you could do it. You could use it to like control a keyboard. You can make piano sounds by
Yeah.
blowing into it.
Yeah. But so there's the model I was looking at. It's a Akai Iwi 4000S or some shit like that. Has an analog synthesizer built into it, so it can do like some like electronic music stuff, like
That's
just
fucking
in the
wild.
device without plugging it into something.
Cool.
So I have learned that they exist, and therefore I need one now.
What if I would have gotten up on the camera and just been bottomless?
God damn it, John.
What?
Again? Fuck again.
You
What?
can get a Roland Aerophone for $300.
Yeah, but I want the one that I found and that think is cool.
Yeah.
I
I
just
get
realized that I was still logged in, so that was the little gag.
Problem
fully
is,
here
I'm
to
also
podcast.
like paying off 16 other things that I thought was really cool, so I fucking bought.
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 377.
We're not doing this again. We have enough content.
Okay.
Yeah, just edit in my intro from earlier.
Wait, you did an intro?
When I introduced myself with the you remember the funny harmonica thing I did, and everybody
I'm gonna
laughed
edit-
and clapped.
I'm going to edit out the harmonica, so you just say Matt Harmonica Hag, and then
And
there's
wait,
no
just like 10
harmonica.
seconds
episode
of
is
silence.
this?
377, I think.
Oh,
That's what I wrote in places.
Nope, you're right.
That's
Okay.
yeah, that's what
welcome
Twitch
to
told me.
Born in the 80s, episode 377. I am your host, as always, Spanky Works, joined with my three guest hosts, TJ Danger May, John
Matt Hag.
Hag Music, and Matt Laser Pope. I got it all right, I think.
Yeah, I think that's
I do
about
like-
right.
I do
Yeah.
like Laser Pope.
Yeah.
I do.
Is a name. We're not going to talk about World of Warcraft because we already bitched about it before we started, so that's
Quite a
a
bit.
good thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I will say that.
So what do you
a
think
couple
about
things-
these Warcraft logs?
No, Matt's character is a shadow priest named Laser Pope, and it's like the best name ever. I just want to compliment him again on
Yeah.
that.
It's
Uh,
good.
and two,
It's
when
named
he
after
won-
that rad
Yeah.
fake trailer on YouTube.
Yeah, when he won the the Shadow Priest staff item, he also bid 666 DKP.
Yeah, I
for it,
did.
which I thought was very awesome. Even though you probably didn't need to bid that much, it was.
It would have been close.
Yeah.
So
I think I needed to bid like 640 or something like that.
So you're like, let's make it a meme.
Yeah.
Let's make it a meme. So guys,
So you guys like memes?
how's 2020? It's been so good.
Yeah.
Dude, hindsight, definitely this year.
Yeah.
What was that? Did you see that meme? The 30 Rock meme? Like, it's been a hell of a year, and then it's Alec Baldwin's character says it's only the 4th of January. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, luckily the world is completely fine and everything's normal.
Well, good
Yeah.
news. It's the first 420 of the year. There's lots of 420s coming this year. Today's one 420.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the whole month of
Dude.
April's 420 as well.
Yeah,
That's
I
why I'm
was
high.
gonna say that.
420.
Man, TJ, your camera is fucking wild right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've got some real glitch art going
No,
on.
it's a good aesthetic. I want it to stay actually.
Oh, TJ's
what's
face.
going on?
You look like the Phantom of the Opera
Oh,
on Twitch.
Yeah,
Your
you're
face
totally
is half-
bit crushed.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
I'm messing up.
I don't know why it's just his camera though, because it's fine on Discord.
Yeah.
No, it was fucked up on Discord for me too. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. It's Packerland broadband. It
Weird.
decides to go wonky. That looks really-
Packerland.
You're wait.
Don't ask.
The company is called Packerland Broadband.
Yes.
Awesome. Sounds high
Nice.
tech.
No.
So
it's not.
Packers, number 2 seed in the NFC. Chiefs, number 2 seed in the AFC. I might get a Super Bowl where John's favorite team and my favorite team play each other, and that's pretty much, except for John's response, the end of football talk because everyone else hates this.
No, I like
I
I like the green
Duh, Bears.
ones.
No, I'm just neutral in general. I just don't care.
I mostly just like novelty football themed music. So
Guys, dog attacks at Sycamore Dog Park from next door.
no.
Are you on next door again?
Sharing from Facebook. I was not a witness. The dog's name is Leroy. Do you know them? Question mark. All caps. Danger,
Beware of
danger,
dog named
danger.
Leroy.
Danger, danger, danger. Dog attacks at Sycamore Dog Park on Monday, December 30th. Report incidents to police non-emergency dispatcher, the phone number. The park ranger gave his number to call to get someone to Sycamore the fastest, the phone number. The full story. At Sycamore around 5 p.m. An aggressive dog with a rude handler. I like it's called handler, not owner. Handler. Caused several incidents. At least 3 adults were bitten, and small dogs were attacked. But the man refused to control his dog or leave, cursing at other dog owners for calling him out. Owner claims the dog is just a puppy playing. He remained on his phone and didn't try to intervene. A police report and ranger report were filed. There's also a separate report that a child was also attacked by his dog on Monday and was bitten on the hand. The owner did nothing. Not sure if police were called that time. Everyone should be on the lookout. Description: dog is medium large, 50 to 60 pounds. Mostly black with white vest, paws, bushy tail, like a husky mix. In the dark, the dog was wearing a lighted green collar. The man appears to be aged 40 to 50, fairly tall, light-skinned, short, dark, graying hair and mustache, eyeglasses, black leather jacket, hell yeah, dark wool cap, blue jeans. If you witness this, please contact police. I reported the information to the police. Police don't give a fucking shit that somebody's dog bit some people's hands. Because
Yeah, like if it
Yeah.
is a puppy, like that's
dude,
not gonna
my
break the
puppy
skin.
bit people all the time because puppies bite and they go like this, like a little nip.
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah, if the dog
So-
fucking caused you to bleed, then it's a
Yeah.
real problem. I think
So-
this was a rowdy ass dog with a guy who didn't give a fuck. I hope the guy was smoking fucking cigs while his
Yeah.
dog was just fucking body slamming all the other dogs. Yeah,
No.
Leroy. You get him,
My-
Leroy.
My friends have a dog named after a Warcraft character. His name is Muradin.
Laser Pope.
Oh, Leroy Jenkins. Oh,
No, his name. Yeah, he's Leroy. And they took him to the dog park the other day. And their dog was just fucking biting everybody. No, his name's Murray because it's short for Muradin, and they he's a half Schnauzer, half Beagle, so I call him a Bowser. And he is adorable for one, but he's like maybe 3 months old now, and he's in the stage where like his two modes are like biting everything and sleeping, and that's pretty much the only modes he has. It sounds like what happened here, and especially like it's a puppy. If you get bitten in the hand by a puppy, you stuck your hand at the puppy. Like
yeah.
you don't
mean-
just get like trampled and attacked by a puppy.
It's an off-leash dog part. What I'm assuming from this is this guy had a dog that's a bit rowdy, and he was probably just not paying attention to all of like the soccer moms and whatnot that were there with their dogs, and his dog is probably not acting well. Like, obviously.
Yeah.
But also, the way it sounds like it's like, beware, don't go into the enclosed dog park area where a
Yeah,
dog
it sounds like
might-
fucking Cujo or something.
Yeah, it's not Cujo. It's just a
Dude,
dog.
the first time I
Yeah.
saw Cujo was on over-the-air television like 4 years ago. And it was this wild moment where I woke up still shit-faced at like 3 a.m. Like fell on the couch in my bed in my living room because I was just like sickly, and turned on the TV and my antenna was connected, and I was trying to turn it to like the to change from signal from like antenna to Netflix or whatever, and I couldn't do it, and I just turned it on to some like My Network TV bullshit, and it was playing Cujo, and I watched the entirety of the movie Cujo like at 3 a.m. shit faced, trying to the entire time. Like I switched modes between like trying to fuck with the remote and change to Netflix and just giving up again and going back to watching Cujo the whole night. It's a bad movie. It's not good.
Yeah, I continue to scroll through Nextdoor, and I found a post that I feel like I have to share because it is so insane, the candor of the person who wrote this. Funeral help! Exclamation point. I need a babysitter this Friday, December 6th, for my grandson during his nap. My husband died, and this will be during the funeral luncheon. And then she lists her phone number. Like, what happened? That's so sad. I hope she gets some help. Like, but who posts something like that on Nextdoor?
Also, who can't find a babysitter for a funeral for the baby's presumed
Can't you
father?
bring the baby to the funeral?
Yes, you can.
Like,
And there are probably plenty of people there who would be happy to hold the baby for you.
Yeah.
You just put the baby in the coffin. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
That won't fuck it up for life at all.
No, just get some of those
Oh.
hot hands. Some of those hot hands from the gas station and throw it in there with the corpse so it's nice and warm like that. The baby won't know the difference.
God. Wow,
Plus,
you
like, I
posted
think
that.
churches have like quiet rooms now, so I mean, funeral homes probably do too. So
Yeah, it's
just
called
put
outside.
it in there. Put it in there. Tie it up outside. Then you can have 2 funerals.
That's it.
All right. So if we're going into story time already, I've got 3 articles from r/malicious compliance.
All right, let's do
All
it.
right. So I'm gonna let you guys pick.
Okay.
They have little flares that tell me if they're short, medium, long, or extra long. I chose a short and 2 mediums. The short one, the title is, "Oh, I can only come in if I'm on the official schedule." All right. And the 2 mediums, I've got, "Sorry, I'm not a courier," and my gag reflex leads to a demotion.
I want that one.
I need the gag reflex.
Yeah, I think
one.
it's about somebody's body odor.
Okay. So this is by the user EC McGee 1997.
I'm gonna think it's about like maybe a cleaning task that needs to be performed, and they can't handle
I'm gonna
it.
think it's about sucking dick.
Do I want to put? Okay.
Yeah.
You just went right for it.
Do I want to put the content warning, or do I just go?
Just go for it.
Just go
Just
for it.
go in raw.
We'll
Because
put the
the wor-
content warning in the podcast.
Okay.
There's
because
your warning.
The warning's at the beginning. I'm just gonna skip that line.
No, tell me the warning.
It just says barf.
Oh, so it was barf. Someone
Yeah.
barfed.
Well, it could. Dick is not ruled out yet.
Yeah.
How'd you do it, dog?
So I have a real bad gag reflex. I have to be careful brushing my teeth because if I go too far, I barf and have to start all over again.
what? Wait, what? Like, I don't have a great gag reflex because sometimes if I'm like, oh, let me scrub the tongue off with the bristles, I'm like, eh. But it's
Yeah.
never like, let me just scrub the tongue off. Like, just stop. You know what the limit is. It
I
can't
have a
be
very real. If I'm conscious of what I'm doing, I don't have a gag reflex.
Good
that.
to know.
Ladies,
I also
Ladies.
you can fit your whole foot in my mouth.
I also have a very sensitive nose in that I can smell really well.
Ooh, a super smeller.
Yeah. Now add my gag reflex and my sense of smell, and you get a bad combo.
Oh fuck!
Plus
Is
a
this a
weak-
Common Core thing?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Plus a weak stomach, meaning any bad smell makes me blow right away.
Same.
Still can't rule out blowjobs.
Yeah.
Yep. If the dumpster is open on my way out of the house, barf. The garbage not taken out every day, barf, etc.
This person just needs to wear a nose plug like all the
Yeah.
time.
I combat
Get one
this
of those
by,
like bones that they put in their noses and like the old tribal photos.
I don't know if that's what that was for.
It might work though.
maybe.
They actually
mean,
used to
bones
coat
are very
those with
porous.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh, that actually just put Vicks Vapor, a little
Yeah.
Vicks Vapor Rub right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have done that when I've had to clean like really nasty shit.
All right. I combat this by having lots of room fresheners. My roommates take out the trash every day. I love them for that. And I carry breath mints on me at all times. So, summer job. Each week, someone is to empty the camp garbage. Think of how much food garbage alone
Oh,
200
no.
kids can make a week. Sitting all week long, cooking in the heat.
Oh no.
It's bad. I,
mean,
however, am excused from this job since you know I'll barf everywhere. I was excused after my boss asked me to clean one day. I did, and she saw me throwing up all over the place. Now instead, I do other work like yard work. Skip ahead, and new person comes in. One position ahead of me, but still below boss. But when the boss is out, she is in charge. I'm told by her to clean the garbage room and give it a good mop. The thought alone starts making me feel sick. I start telling her that I can't, and boss lady normally lets me swap yard duty with someone else. Everyone at the camp is super chill and don't mind helping out. Nope, no can do. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it, but I'm 99% going to barf everywhere. Now, on my way, I ran into my now ex, who offered to do it for me since she always got badly burned on yard duty. While we could have switched, and I knew that we would not get in any trouble once Boss Lady was back, I told her thanks, but no. I'll do what I'm told, cause maybe she'll learn from it.
oh, malicious. This is a malicious vomiting.
Yes. I open the door, and already the smell is more than I can handle. I try to breathe through my mouth, but I can taste the stink. Everything
That's
comes
the
up.
episode title.
Yep.
I
Taste
can
the stink.
taste
Born
the
in the
stink.
80s. Taste the stink.
Everything comes up. I do my best cleaning and empty the room, stopping regularly to throw up in the tall grass. A chef comes by and sees a now very pale me mopping and throwing up into a bucket, just stomach acid at this point. She told me to leave the kitchen and go see the nurse since I'm clearly too sick to work. And she can't have sick staff in the kitchen. I tell her what I was told and that it's normal for me, so no worries. I finish cleaning the room, but I'm so done. By this time, Boss Lady is back, so I go to the office. Cranky there starts ripping into me about how it took too long for me to clean the garbage room. I'm like, yeah, because I was busy throwing up like I told you I would be. Boss Lady hears this and wants to be filled in since I'm not to work anywhere near the garbage room for this exact reason. Now Cranky is in trouble and I'm told to take the rest of the day off. The aftermath was Cranky was bumped down a position, and number 2 was to cover all my garbage room shifts. The rest of the summer was good. I never had to go in the garbage room again. I just got an email asking me to work at the camp again, so I'm looking forward to that, but not that dreaded garbage room. See, when the title said my gag reflex led to a demotion, I thought it was
it seemed
their
like
own
it was their
demotion.
own.
Yeah, but no.
They got somebody else demoted.
I thought it was sucking dick.
Yeah. I
was
still
right,
think it
though.
might
was,
be.
It was cleaning up a stank.
It is a camp, so it might as well have been.
That camp
This is a
stank.
camp of irresponsible people. You can't smell this stuff. Well, you can wear like a painting mask that'll filter out all the smells, or you can just put Vicks Vapor Rub under your nose. Oh, you get burned badly on yard duty? Fucking wear sunscreen. God damn it. I hate these people.
Yeah, that's true. Why even go to camp when you
Yeah.
could just stay in all day playing World of Warcraft?
Yes,
Classic?
that's what I've been saying.
Oh my god, that's a good
I'm
one,
like
though.
a professional streamer, except I don't stream or get paid.
That's a good way of putting it. I don't stream, or you do stream.
I
Stream
tried.
right now.
You can't.
You're doing
Well,
it
yeah, I
now.
guess.
The other day.
I tried to stream a Battleground. It ended up just being a stream of me waiting for a Battleground, and then I got bored
Yeah.
and quit.
Yeah, we already bitched about this last week, but the battleground queues are too long. We chose the wrong side.
Yeah.
Anyway, dog attacks. I did my part.
I've been watching The Simpsons. That's what
On Disney Plus?
yeah. So
Get the
I
fuck out of
Nice.
here. You're watching the terrible crop versions.
yeah, I actually
Terrible
have
crap
noticed a
versions.
couple of times where it like completely ruins a visual gag or something. Like something's cropped off that's obviously supposed to be there. But
Oh, they fucking cropped the 4x3 into 16:9.
Yep.
Yes.
That's
They
terrible.
It
They
doesn't
said
make
they're
any
fixing
sense.
it.
Well, it like have the crop version, sure. Even have that be the default, but have the option to go back to 4x3.
Yeah, so the FXX like Simpsons app had every Simpsons ever on it, and if you had the Apple TV version, you could switch between aspect ratios, but on all the other app versions you couldn't. So
Oh,
if you had Roku or if you had the app on like PS4, it didn't work. But Disney Plus said they're going to update it so that you can have aspect ratio choice
Okay.
in 2020. So it'll be
They'll
fixed.
just crop off the sides for 4x3.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like fucking Dragon Ball
There's,
Z. all over
there's
again.
just no pleasing you people.
no, forget crop. Just take the original 4x3 and stretch it.
No, fucking
Ooh.
Disney's gonna sell like plastic black bars that have like adhesive on the back that you can put on your fucking smart TV to make anything you want 4x3.
Nice.
Oh, that is great.
Well, they're gonna release the classic seasons, first season, first like 9-10 seasons of The Simpsons, but with a bunch of extra aliens
Yeah.
and CG all around it. And
I almost
some
wonder
nice
if we will
X-Wings.
get like a remastered Simpsons at some point, because some of that stuff is like, I don't know if it's like was stored on something that degraded over time, but like some of the cells are actually blurry and shitty.
it
so,
gets better
like-
after about season 3. The first 2 seasons are kind of rough in that way.
Mhm.
Or at least I don't know. I haven't watched it on Disney Plus because I refuse to watch it in a broken aspect ratio. And I have all of the DVDs that I purchased ripped to my Plex server, so I can just watch them on my TV from that.
Yeah.
I have bought The Office on DVD so that I can rip that to my Plex server because it will be removed from Netflix this year. As Friends already has been. Friends
Yep.
is going to be unstreamable for the next 6 months
Oh no. How
what's it
will
going
we
to?
survive?
until Peacock starts up.
Oh god damn it! NBC's doing one now too.
Oh yeah, every service is going to have its own streaming app.
But
So
NBC had one, and then it went away, and
Yeah.
now they're getting their own one again.
I thought
'Cause
NBC
NBC
was affiliated with Hulu.
no, they won't be.
No.
Well,
Okay.
actually, that there's a thing.
Oh.
NBC, Fox, and NBC, Fox, and Disney had
Yeah.
like a 10%, 10%,
Yeah. In Hulu.
30% share. So they all had piece. But then Disney bought Fox and
Yeah.
got like the 60% share. So now Hulu is basically just owned by Disney.
Yeah, Hulu is
They have the
basically
controlling
Fox.
share anyway.
Any Fox programs are going to be on.
So eventually, are they just gonna like shut down Hulu and roll it into Disney Plus?
I don't think so.
No, because that's where they're going to have their live TV.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because you can do a Hulu Plus or Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus bundle.
That's what I
And
did.
I should do that because
Yeah,
I'm
you
paying
should. Then
13
I
bucks a
would
month
have it
just-
too.
I'm paying just $13 a month for Hulu itself, but it's the ad. But they don't have the ad-free version.
That's true.
Yeah.
No. They do this really fucking weird thing. It's really weird. You buy whatever you buy the thing. Wait,
Uh-huh.
you use the same email address for all your ESPN account, your Hulu account, your Disney
Yeah.
Plus account.
Yeah.
You choose bundle, and then you can continue. Like I've got HBO, and I've got ad free, and I've got live TV. I got like all the add-ons for it.
Oh,
And it still is part of the bundle. It'll show you a bill breakdown every month of like your bundle deal costs this much. On top of that, you got HBO, so it's this 50 or 15, and on top
Yeah.
of that, you got ad free, so it's 4 or whatever.
I need to get the HBO disconnected from Hulu. So just so you know, HBO Max is going to be a thing that exists.
I do, because Doom Patrol, the show that I never fucking
Yeah.
shut up about on DC Universe, season 2 will be on HBO Max.
So HBO Max, if you are an HBO Now subscriber through HBO, not through like Hulu or your cable provider, you'll get HBO Max first year for free.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get HBO like I do through Hulu, you won't get that. So you have to cancel your Hulu HBO and pay HBO directly.
Can
It's
I,
fucking-
can I
really
just say I
fucking
hate
annoying.
all of this?
Yeah,
too.
streaming. It's interesting because I've seen a lot of articles now saying, "Oh, people are going back to pirating things."
Yeah.
Yep.
No, not only that, I want to buy a fucking cable TV subscription just because it's simpler.
Yeah, at this point, I have a cable TV subscription. I'm thinking of dumping a bunch of streaming services because, like, if I want to watch Fox shows, I can just go to my cable. Like I have Spectrum, Charter
Mhm.
Spectrum.
Yep.
I can just go on their app and go on the on demand and watch episodes
Yep.
of TV shows. And it works really well. Like, why am I paying for an extra thing? I honestly think I might dump Hulu for that very reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but
Currently, Hulu is my cable, but if I
Yeah.
ever get fed up with it, I'm just
the
going.
cable
to
is
get
really
cable.
expensive. Like,
Yeah, it is.
Like I
Hulu
said-
though is $55 a month
okay, because
for the live TV.
Because my cable's 135, but that includes my internet, which is about 60-70. So it's
I
about
see.
60-70 for my cable TV.
I probably would already be fed up with streaming services, except for that my apartment complex just gives me 100 meg internet for free, and it's
Whew.
actually pretty reliable. So,
Yeah. Well, that makes sense then. But
but if I was like at my last place where I rented at my the rent house I lived in, I had to just fucking have a cable subscription for my internet,
yeah,
and that was garbage.
yeah, it's turning into a shit show, and it's becoming
Mhm.
like more complicated and worse than it was before. So
Matt, I need to apologize to you, and this is relevant to all of this, because I'm sure you got an email 2 days ago about a weird new login
Oh, probably.
on your Netflix on a new device, because I wanted to watch Agretzko and finish it, so I did. Oh, that was a good show.
Agretsuko.
Yes,
I do not know
Gre-
this show.
It's like a chibi Japanese thing.
It's an anime. I talked about this a little bit on the podcast in the past, but I'll kind of give you the summation. It's an anime done by Sanrio, the Hello Kitty people, but it's about like adults in the working world dealing with adult things like
Mhm.
like job uncertainty or like job dissatisfaction or handling
Death
friends
metal.
at work and death metal. Exactly. Well, yeah, the main character, she releases her aggression and thoughts through death metal karaoke because that's just what she's into. But yeah, there's 2 seasons on Netflix. They're 10-episode seasons, all like 12-minute episodes. So I got through this all in a day.
Nice.
And then I went back onto social media afterwards, and that's when the world exploded. But in the midst of watching all this Agretzko, I also pulled up this uncomfortably good anime. It's really badly done intentionally. It's called Goku Dolls, the Backstreet Girls.
Okay.
It is about three men that are part of a Yakuza syndicate who did something really bad for their Yakuza Brotherhood. Their boss starts telling them, what you did is really bad. This is something that cutting off a few fingers won't rectify. So he sends them to Taiwan
Okay.
to get forced gender reassignment surgery, forces them through a whole bunch of disgusting conditioning that changes their voice, that changes their demeanor, and forces them to become a girls' idol band.
What a
And-
weird.
Sounds terrifying.
The bad part about it is they're really good and really popular.
Oh,
So in at least in the show, it'll swap between, like, if the person is actually speaking, it'll have the female voice actress's voice, and if the person is like thinking, it'll have the male voice actors.
Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the Wikipedia page for this, and there's a live action film that came out in February of 2019 in Japan.
oh my god.
And
It's
the
not-
cast of the film also returned for a 6-episode live action television series that premiered on February 17th, 2019.
I am gonna say, it's both not done well in terms of the people, but also done really well in terms of the main three idols, because they have no clue how to act as women, so a lot of that had to be whatever. But then regardless, they like the change because they don't feel as depressed as they were when doing Yakuza work, because they're not doing Yakuza work anymore. They are popular idols and trying to just deal with that in society.
Anime was a mistake.
Yes, it was.
It is bad.
Yes, it
Anime
was.
is really bad.
Nah.
And you thought video games were bad.
No, they
Yeah.
are, but anime is too. Well, there was that episode when I talked about that fucking what's that movie? The anime show I watched.
Star Wars.
No, it was the bad, the one with the robots and the boy, and it's
Dark
That
the Franxx?
does not at all.
get in
Evangelion?
get in the
Evangelion.
Gundam, Joey,
Get in the thing is Shinji. It's Shinji.
Shinji. What?
It's Evangelion. Yeah,
It's
just
Evangelion, there we go.
Evangelion, yeah.
Get in the Eva, whatever it's
Get
called.
in the Eva, Shinji. No, then we're gonna have to get Rey to do it, or whatever her name is.
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen
That
yet.
show was fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's the best anime.
It's fucking so bad.
It's the best.
I
so-
won't argue that it's the best anime though, or that I won't argue with it. I do think it's the best anime, but it's fucking.
It's
terrible.
also bad. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yes.
It's the dichotomy of anime. It's terrible and great at the same time.
The best
Yes.
anime is the Castlevania series on Netflix.
I need to finish that. I started
It's
watching
just
it.
like
It's
the
great.
most brutal like animation I've ever seen. Like just like torsos getting ripped apart and spines coming out and stuff.
Hell yeah,
It's fucking
that's
wild.
Anime.
I think Ninja Scroll was pretty bad because I saw Ninja Scroll scenes in an anime music video years ago.
Yes, Ninja
And
Scroll is very much like that.
And I don't want to watch Ninja Scroll because I'm queasy.
Ninja Scroll has a point where there is a sexy lady assassin who's nude, and a snake comes out of her vagina, and she says, "Careful, this one's bite is the deadliest." So
Oh,
that is
okay.
the thing that occurs in an anime.
Does it live in there?
I don't know. She's a weird snake lady.
Is the snake part of her?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Watch it and find out. Get back to me.
Spanky, what have you been doing?
Yeah, Spanky, what the fuck are you doing, Spanky? Playing World of Warcraft?
Well, so I
You took
told
like
this joke.
a month off from life. What happened?
I told this joke to most of you already, but I decided I was gonna either get a gym membership that I would inevitably cancel or a WoW membership that I would inevitably cancel, and I went with WoW. And I'm equally as disappointed and enthusiastic about it as I would have been with the gym membership. So I feel like there was no loser in that fight.
Who needs a gym membership when you have Ring Fit?
Oh yeah, I don't have Ring Fit though.
I have Ring Fit.
I asked for that for Christmas and I did not receive it.
Whoa, dude. You must have been bad. Santa gave you a fucking lump of coal.
I got a
on that.
DNA test for my dog as the Christmas.
Are you the father?
No, nope. I can tell you that without it coming back. That one I know for sure.
So work got a little fucking crazy there for a while for me. So I basically just like devoted all my afternoons to self-care, and which for Spanky means drinking cheap beer and going to bed at 9 p.m. So that's what I did for a few months there, and then toward the end of toward the middle, I guess, of December is when my holiday break starts, since I work at a university. And since then, I played Jedi Fallen Order, and I got the Platinum Trophy on that for PlayStation 4. I watched all of Mandalorian, which is fucking awesome. I saw Rise of Skywalker, which is not, and although I did like it, it's just really bad. It's really, really bad.
It looks very pretty, though. You have to give it that.
No, it is. If it wasn't a movie and it was just like a thing that was like put up, like frames and sounds of it were just put up on the
just
wall
like a series
in a fucking
of
like
paintings.
museum, it would be a good experience. But as a movie, it's terrible. But it did, so like watching Rise of Skywalker, the one thing it does is it makes me want to play other Star Wars and watch other like it gets you in the Star Wars mood. It does all that stuff well. Just as a movie, it's dog shit. But I did Fallen Order, did all that, and
more like falling through geometry. I've seen a lot of bugs with that game.
I didn't run into any.
Right. I heard a lot of people talking about how it ran like shit. And
maybe
I think on
I don't know.
Xbox.
I've got it on PlayStation, and maybe it gets shitty on the PC version, or something. I don't know.
why play PlayStation when you should be PlayStation?
Dude, the praying hands emoji twice in a row as a response is what I have to say.
I'm sorry, I'm still deep in the Facebook boomer memes channel that I've been working on. That's the kind of stuff I think in boomer meme now. So
Join our Discord to be fully.
I'm like a
fully
daywalker.
vaccinated.
I'm like the daywalker of boomer memes. Like I live among them, but I am not one of them. Yes. No, it's that sounds good, Spanky. You got some stuff. I'm interested to hear everyone's opinions on the Star Wars movie, which having heard plenty about, I have still yet to see it, and I have no plans in seeing it yet.
Have you been spoiled?
I have bought tickets to see a movie tomorrow, and it is Greta Gerwig's Little Women, which I'm excited to see.
Have you
That's a
been
good
spoiled
movie.
of Star Wars?
I have been spoiled by every plot point because I don't give a shit.
Okay.
So, all right,
I'm just good, so I don't care. So let's
here-
disclaimer: spoilers for Rise of Skywalker right now
Okay.
Yeah,
for the audience, and then
I'm fine
just
with it.
skip ahead. Let's just look at the time. Skip ahead 10 minutes, and we'll be
Okay.
done.
I am just going to go ahead and say that the spoilers for me personally, I don't even give a shit about them. So I won't really talk about them that much because what the spoilers
stupid.
are. Well, yes, so it was, but the spoilers are that the gamers and Reddit and Twitter trolls and whatever got real mad at The Last Jedi. So Kathleen Kennedy, or we don't know any of this for sure, so I'm putting people's names to things that they're not proven guilty of, but fuck it, I don't care. The higher ups at Disney and LucasArts were basically like, we need to have a fan pleaser, fan fiction piece of shit. And Colin Trevorrow, who was writing Episode 9 at the time, was like, that sucks. And he fucking left. So they got J.J. Abrams to come back and do Episode 9.
You know you're doing well when the guy who created the Jurassic Park sequels and what other movies did he write? Was like, I got too much integrity for this and left.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not good.
So J.J. Abrams, I should preface this. I think he's real good at coming up with good ideas, and like to direct a shot, he's a very good director.
Yeah.
When he's let into a writing room, shit goes to hell real fast. I watched the entirety of Lost, and that show is written like dog shit the whole way.
Oh yeah. Well, and think about this. If you look at Lost, you have J.J. Abrams, you have Damon Lindelof. Damon Lindelof has gone off to make Watchmen and Leftovers, which are both praised for how good their writing and plots are. And J.J. Abrams, so it's like, okay, which we kind of know where that was coming from in that relationship.
Here's the thing, though. The reason why Lost didn't show any of that good writing from him is because it was produced by Bad Robot, which is owned by J.J. Abrams. So it was co-written by him, but J.J. Abrams really had the final say on all that shit.
I've heard
produced by Bad Robot.
A good description of J.J. Abrams is that he would be a really good theme park ride developer.
Yes. So that's the thing about the first Star Trek, the 2009 Star Trek. I love that movie.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
As a like, it's all my Star Trek things that I like, and it's like this real fast paced. The sequel is, and this is a person who's seen Wrath of Khan a million times. I've heard from people who've never seen Wrath of Khan that it's actually okay. The sequel is just a slog. Like it's got fun stuff in it, but like the writing stuff in it, I'm like, I get it. You're just rehashing Wrath of Khan. Do something, please. Fucking move forward. Beyond, however, is probably one of my top 10 favorite sci-fi movies. I fucking love Star Trek.
I really need to see
it's just that theme park, like going to a planet. Now there's this ship that's breaking apart and attacking us, and we just decapitated the Enterprise, and now we're riding motorcycles through portals. Like there's just designing stuff to move the story in a fun way forward and not really delve too deep into it.
Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 9 was J.J. Abrams being like, you've got to explain why the Emperor is back. You got to explain who Rey is because the fans didn't like that Rey was nobody from The Last Jedi. You got to explain who all these people are. You got to write some way for Leia to die, which the correct thing to do was to have an explosion at the beginning of the movie and as part of some space battle.
No, you don't understand. She died because she communicated telepathically once.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. When Leonard Nimoy died, they did a Spock died scene in was it Beyond? I think it was Beyond, right? No, it was.
No, I think it must have been in the Khan one because he dies in the Khan.
Into Darkness, right?
Into Darkness,
Into Darkness, and everyone alive at that era of time, maybe not in the future when people watch these decades-old movies, knows that the reason they did it is because Leonard Nimoy's dead. Yeah. And it did not affect the film negatively because why would it? Like, it's still just a storyline that makes sense. With the Leia thing, you can very obviously tell that the scenes are written around lines that she said when she was alive.
Yeah.
They very clearly hide her face from the scenes where like she didn't feel it was a body double. Like so you can't see the face, it's all like shadowy silhouetted and stuff like that. And like I'm just left there thinking like we all know the reason you're doing this is because Carrie Fisher is dead.
Yeah. You could have just had something in the opening crawl that's like General Organa's ship was blown up and
I mean,
sent
even
the rebellion
into
into disarray or something.
I mean, they got a clip of her in an explosion from Last Jedi. I'm sure they got alternate takes. They could just be like, She got fucking blowed up.
Yeah,
It sucks. She couldn't save herself this time.
there is already an example of a movie produced by J.J. Abrams where an actor died, and they had to write around it. And because he wasn't the one who wrote that part, it worked fine. But when he had to write that part, it was just straight up messy, runny dog shit.
I'm sorry. That's like my dog when she eats anything but her prescription food.
but now that's the hardest I'm gonna be on episode 9, because here
I do
I'm a
want to see
person-
it. It
here-
sounds
I'm a
fun.
person who
There's lightsaber fighting. Like
Yeah.
Yes,
that's cool. I like
will
that.
I will not watch episode 1 anymore on rewatch, because it's just there's so few minutes of cool stuff.
Yeah.
I can watch the
Just
pod
skip
race on-
right to the Duel of the Fates scene.
yeah,
Pod
I can
race,
watch-
Duel of the Fates.
Now that's
I
pod
can
racing.
watch- I do pod race and then the Darth Maul fight on YouTube, and then I just go straight to episode 2. Episode
enough.
2 gets a lot of shit because the love scenes in it are garbage, and they are. But it's got like the Coliseum fight, the
That is a
Camino
good
fight,
fight.
with Jango and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
It's got the Dooku and Yoda fight that's preceded by the Dooku, Anakin, and Obi-Wan fight. Like there's cool stuff in 2. It's interspersed with hot garbage, bad writing, and bad acting, but
Yeah.
it has got some good stuff in it. And then
Episode 3 is not bad.
no, and that's about where I would put, in terms of production quality,
Yeah.
where I would put Rise of Skywalker. The writing is worse than 3.
Yeah.
But 3 had the benefit of you knew where it was going. Anakin was going to become Darth Vader. Padme was going to... We didn't actually... No, in canon, she's not supposed to have died, but Lucas forgot about that.
Okay. I just want to argue something about what John Boyega said. He said one of the things he didn't like about Last Jedi was that they split up the core group and everyone went off and did different things. Has he seen Return of the Jedi or Empire Strikes Back? Because that happens in both of those. Everyone's split up for large portions of those movies, and then when they reunite in the small moments when they end up seeing each other again, it's really exciting.
Yeah.
You know,
The
like
only movie where they largely stick together the entire time is episode 1.
yep.
Because they go to Naboo, collect everybody, fly to Tatooine, fly to Coruscant, fly to Naboo again, and that's it.
Mhm. Well, and A New Hope. I mean, they go with everybody to the Death Star, rescue Leia.
Well,
Go
yeah,
back.
but Leia has scenes on the Death Star with Tarkin. Like it's not like
Yeah.
they discover Leia there.
Yeah.
They go to, like, Leia has her scenes, and then they've got Luke on Tatooine and Leia and the Tantive getting at the very beginning of the movie.
Okay,
You know, whatever. But
before we get running out of time with spoilers, I have to read this "Am I the Asshole?" It's about the Cats musical. It's not about the Cats musical. It's about a different movie that came out the same time as the Cats musical. But I like to think this person got so upset for losing my patience with a friend when she's OTT upset over a movie character.
Over the top. Is that what that
Over the
means?
top.
Okay.
Yes, I'd probably. I'm 29F and she's 32F. My friend is a huge fan of a big budget movie you may have all heard of, especially a guy character, Rum Tung Tugger, obviously. She spent years buying merchandise of him, writing fan fiction, posting fan art memes, you name it. It's all she will talk about sometimes. She's just shrine to him at home and looks and jokes that he's her ideal husband. She hasn't dated since she was 28. Her last boyfriend left her for someone else. Ouch. Way to fucking stab your friend while they're down.
yeah, I do not think that was relevant, but keep going.
She went to the premiere, she spelled premiere wrong, of the new movie this month, and I went to her, and the guy dies. She stormed out of the theater, and I followed. Rum Tum Tugger, obviously. We're talking about the Cats movie. I followed her. I thought she's gotten an urgent text. Nope, she was having a breakdown outside, absolutely hysterical and in tears, bawling her eyes out and screaming because the guy dies. People looked at us funny. I did my best to comfort her. That's what friends are for, right? And commiserated, even if I didn't like the character all that much. She was furious that the guy's co-star didn't step in and protest the director's scripts and cussed the co-star's name out right outside of the theater. Taylor Swift! From obviously the Cats movie. Later in the evening, I saw her tweet the co-star many hateful insults and wishes for her to get run over in traffic, you whore. You know. Like, what? Okay, going to Twitter rage. This is why we can't have nice things, because fandom is toxic now.
This isn't fandom. This is like borderline
no, it
personality
is.
disorder.
It's what fandom is become.
Yeah, that's
Because-
I'll agree with John.
Because I agree with you, Matt, yes, but the people that have that become the loudest voices, because people that are fans like me who enjoy things just don't post about it.
Yeah.
So you don't, anyway, the next day she called in sick. We're coworkers. And the next day after, I texted her to ask her if she was all right, and she said she wasn't. She was totally traumatized and couldn't see how she could go on. She was burning a oh God, no. Oh, thank God. I reinstalled my video drivers and my screens just went black, and I was like, oh God. My computer's died. No, okay. She called in sick the next day, but she was totally traumatized, couldn't see how she could go on. She was burning all the merchandise and toys as protest to this movie taking the turn it did. She said his death violated her so much, and it was the worst thing that ever happened in her life. She loved the character, saw him as her dark prince. Rum Tum Tugger, I get you.
Mhm.
A fellow victim of difficult childhood. As far as I know, her childhood difficulty was only that her dad walked out on her mom. Blah, blah. Oof, wow, rough. You guys friends? Like, I tried to understanding, but I lost it at her comparison to much darker events. He's just a movie character. She's too old to act like this, and I didn't appreciate the comparison to my real trauma. She knows about it. Where I might have crossed the line is that I told her if she'd ever had a day of real sadness in her life, she may not be taking this so hard and acting so ridiculous, because only sheltered crybabies would react like this to a fake death on a fake screen. It's not like the actor died. I called her a child and that she couldn't possibly function in real life. Wow. That's the end of a friendship.
I think that's a healthy way to end a friendship with that person.
Yeah.
We've cut contact. I saw
I
her
feel
posting-
like you're not. I feel like that kind of person seems a little unhinged, and you're not gonna have a clean break. So you might as well just have the explosion that it was gonna end in,
Yeah.
and get it over with.
It falls under the category of cutting out toxic people and toxic relationships. Like, that's not a friend you need to have. That's not a friend I would put up with.
The first response that somebody posted on Twitter to this was actually a clip from what appears to be your favorite show, Doom Patrol, of the Brendan Fraser character yelling therapy.
Yeah. Yes. God, I love
agree.
that show.
That
I
person,
love that show.
yeah, and this person says, I've absolutely cried over fictional character deaths. It's normal and healthy to use fictional as an emotional outlet. But this is clearly not a healthy outlet for this person.
Yes. Yes.
Because it's, yeah, that's it. It's just not, it's too much. You can't get too attached to fake things. Like, it's okay to be upset. It's not okay to send angry Twitter messages to a co-star who was in it who didn't die in the movie, telling her to get run over by a truck. Like,
Kingdom
what?
Hearts 3 ruined my life. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that the DLCs come into PlayStation before Xbox. Which,
So I'm trying to think if there was ever any. I notoriously fucking hate everything, which it, maybe is its own problem that needs therapy, but it's a lot less destructive, I think, because so like I think the thing that I like the most that I probably hold up and say yes, this is like the thing is the Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64 game. And people can rag on that game all they want, and I'm okay with it. So that's how I know I'm not as fucked up as this person. So I feel like this person had a problem, dealt with it in a very bad way,
Yeah.
and the friend was exposed to it and basically had to treat it as real life, even though it wasn't.
Yeah.
And it was bad, but I can't call the friend the asshole. I've got to say not the asshole.
You could maybe be charitable and say everybody sucks here.
No, this is 100% not the asshole.
Matt, log the fuck out of World of Warcraft.
That was
there's
a
a-
test. That was a test, and you failed.
oh God damn it!
Wait, no, I saw it pop up my battle.
Oh, sure you did.
This is what my screen share is. I'm not playing World of Warcraft.
It's
Whoa,
it's
turn that off. NFL will fucking can the stream. I swear to God.
We have to commentary on it.
No, it's
no,
fine. It was in a quarter panel of a screen. There's no way they caught that. I watched the entire McGregor Mayfield fight on Twitch.
I
Nobody
remember
is
that.
catching on to that quickly. People just had cameras pointed at their television screens because I'm not paying fucking $100 for a pay-per-view.
Yeah. Also, Conor McGregor sucks.
Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to see him get knocked out, but it didn't happen. So.
Yeah.
But also Mayfield is worse actually. So.
Mayfield is also like 50 years old.
Yeah, and he still won, but it actually went the like whole time. I think it was decision. So. So it wasn't as bad as I had hoped. But anyway, let's move on from my Am I the Asshole? Thank you for talking about my cat's fan fiction. I want to see that. I heard it's trash.
See, I've heard
like in
from
the highest
people-
order.
I've heard from people who like, and now I'm a person who appreciates trash.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, me too.
Mm.
Like if I know this is trash,
Fine connoisseur of trash.
if people are telling me something's good and I buy a ticket and it turns out it's trash, I'm pissed off. If people are telling me it's trash and I buy a ticket, I know it's gonna be trash when I go see it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna like it. If
And the
it's
thing
trash.
that's going to be great about Cats is it's completely unironic trash. They
Oh, yeah.
thought they were making something amazing, and it turned
Yeah.
into a garbage fire.
Oh yeah, it's
What I've heard from it is it's extremely horny.
Yeah,
Which
I've heard people are uncomfortable with how much they want to fuck these cats.
I think that's an authentic Cats experience, though, because that is what a lot of people that I know that are into the Cats musical from our age group from the 90s is a lot of young women and men. That was kind of a sexual awakening because that movie or the Cats musical got really big in the mid 90s when people were 10, 11, 12, and you had all these dudes and ladies in skin tight suits dancing around, and there was people being like, "Oh, I like sex."
Yeah.
And
Well,
they
so
associate that-
1998 was the movie version
okay.
of
That's
the
the play, the taped
Yes.
musical version. Yeah,
yes. And that's the one that I was
I was
I
13.
was not born in the 80s. I
Oh,
was
fuck
Get out.
you.
Get the fuck out.
I was 6 years old when I
Uh.
saw the Cats movie for the first time because my music teacher who had never, I believe, watched Cats was just like, I don't know, musical theater day today in music class, put in the fucking VHS of the Cats movie and went away. And then I was just like, what the fuck is going on with all these people dressed up as cats?
Yeah.
I
would think the deviant art wouldn't exist if the Cats musical didn't exist.
I don't know if furries would exist without the Cats musical.
No.
No,
Furries
no, furries
absolutely
don't
go back to Robin Hood, the Disney Robin Hood.
Oh,
You gotta
that's
remove.
right.
You gotta
That's
remove
right.
Sonic. You gotta remove Robin Hood. You gotta get all that shit out of here.
I
Any
still think it's earlier
anthropomorphic
than
games. I am
Gadget
personally
from
only a
Rescue
furry Zootopia stan. Furry. That's my.
I continue to find those like anti-abortion Zootopia like remixes.
Yes, the
of
anti-abortion Zootopia fan comic is incredible for its subject matter, and B, incredible for how good the art
It
is.
is
in
so good.
It
The
is
art
so well
fucking
drawn.
phenomenal.
Like it looks like the movie, like straight up. It's very good, but
Please-
it looks official. It's that good. But
Please link that on the podcast page.
I will.
See this.
It's absolute nightmare because it's Judy Hopps is pregnant with Nick's baby.
I've only
Nick
seen
the
like,
Fox, and he-
individual pictures. Like
and
maybe
she
a
wants an
couple.
abortion and he doesn't. And it's like an
Okay.
argument over that. And it's
Yep.
Thank you, Matt.
did Matt share it?
I put it in the
well,
Twitch chat.
it-
I put an
Thank
AV
you.
Club article about it in the Twitch chat.
Also put it in the Discord so people who are listening on the audio can
Yeah.
just go to YOLO420.com/born in the 80s and join
Yeah,
our
so
Discord.
it'll be in the Bytecast discussion thing because we talked about it on the podcast. So,
hmm
oh yeah, that reminds me of the uninteresting photographs Twitter account that I followed. That was the last thing I posted. That's a good one. It's just photos of like chairs and empty rooms. But anyway, yeah. So
This is blowing my fucking mind.
yeah, it's insane that someone spent that much time.
It's so good. It is so good.
But like the art is very good. Like the person who did this is obviously an extremely talented artist. But I mean, it gets into some sort of weird like. Oh, the other thing that's great about it is how fucking horny Judy Hopps is in it. Like there's
Yeah.
like she's very sexualized in this art. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, there's that Tumblr blog about Frozen. The Frozen fetish account, remember?
Oh god.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was telling you about that Tumblr account that's just like Frozen gifs, but like weirdly sexualized. Yeah, like with tiny Elsa popping out of cans. It's like a low-key fetish account.
That is low
No,
tier
it's still
lore there.
posting. They posted a 2020 Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Back to your regularly scheduled horny Disney movie content.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of Disney tradition, though. They've always been a little horny, so
Real talk: Judy Hopps killed Jeffrey Epstein.
with those thighs. Look at the way
That
she's
ass-
drawn.
That ass claps.
Oh, are you saying
excitedly.
she asked for it, John? Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
No, I'm saying that she destroyed him with those fucking thighs. She killed him.
I mean, that's
that's what I
just
want.
just true to rabbit biology. I mean, they spend all that time hopping. You build up some muscles.
Oh, this Frozen account doesn't have any of the fetishy stuff on it anymore. They removed it all.
so I saw a post the other day that reminds me that there was this picture, a teen boy and girl. The girl was on the bed, like very horny looking, I guess, but they're all clothed. They're not. It's not porn.
All right, well, we're banned.
Sorry. And the boys just took a picture of them two together in the mirror, and it's not sexy. What's fucked up is the boy took the light, the Luxo Junior light from the Pixar logo, and put it like on his, like superimposed on his chest, and then superimposed on her chest the I in the letter Pixar,
Oh,
so that you
because
got
he smashes her. Is that what that's saying?
well, because if you watch the Pixar logo and it gets like the light, which is on her, I believe, is like jumping on the eye, which is meant to represent his penis, and eventually swallows it whole. And I saw that image, and at first I was like, I don't get it. I hate this. And I
Mm.
think that's about my reaction to most things on the internet anymore. And I was
I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, I hate this.
Yes, in that order.
So, Spanky, time for us to take over the podcast for about 5 minutes. So I'm very close to getting my Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix Platinum trophy. But I decided to take a break and finally play through Kingdom Hearts 2. And then I took a break from that. I'm like, I never finished Birth by Sleep. In fact, I barely got into it.
Really?
Yes. I have a problem, though. Kingdom Hearts Mario Party. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, so in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, one of the things that you can do, starting from when you can save the game,
Mm-hmm.
well, or at least when you've picked which story you're playing as, and when you can save the game, is there is a Mario Party style minigame called the Command Board that lets you use your attacks and your magic spells and all your stuff as properties on a Monopoly Fortune Street Mario Party style game board, and you play Mario Party to increase your stats.
Oh, dude, Fortune Street is the best.
I have not played Fortune Street, and I want to bad.
It's like, hey, do you want to play a fucking Mario Party game that's basically just stock market trading? It's awesome.
I guess it's closer to Dokapon Panic then.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Dokapon Kingdom.
Yeah, I'd like to play Dokapon Kingdom. I've never gotten to play that, but that's
I've
like
only-
a leveling
I've
up
only-
infrastructure game
Yeah,
or something.
I've
like
only
that.
played the original Dokapon, which is a different game. It's a dungeon crawler using rock, paper, scissors, literally.
Hmm.
Not like Pokemon Rock, Paper, Scissors, which is kind of, there's 19 or 18 types and they have these advantages. No, it's strictly, do you want to use your rock attack, your paper attack, or your scissors attack? And hopefully it beats their rock, paper, or scissors attack in order to do damage. But yeah, I realize why I've never played that far into Birth by Sleep is I keep getting addicted to that minigame, and I stop playing the actual game.
I see.
But I'm forcing myself to do stuff to actually play more of the game. So I was basically getting Cinderella horny on main over in her kingdom. because I'm playing through Terra's story right now, because that's the order we're supposed to do. I think Terra, Ventus, Aqua. I don't know. It's Kingdom Hearts people with spiky hair.
Yeah. I played through King Birth by Sleep. I believe I started with Ventus, and then I did Aqua, and then I did Terra, which I believe is the reverse of how, or pretty close to the reverse.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's you get it when you're done. Yeah, I never did the command board because it always just seemed like I wouldn't enjoy it, so I never really.
Were you playing on one of the remix versions, or were you playing on the PSP?
I never had a PSP, so it was
Okay.
a remix version.
Okay.
It was the PlayStation 3 remix version.
Yeah. On PSP, that's one of the modes that you can do multiplayer via ad hoc wireless with other people, and you guys each level up your stats even if you lose. So, but yeah, so
I'm just gonna date the recording of this podcast for everybody. There are 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I'm watching it right now. The Patriots are done.
The fourth quarter of the Tennessee Titans New England's Patriots game, and
Tom Brady threw a pick six.
Tom Brady throws a pick six, which seals the game, and they
they're
fucking
be up
lose.
9 if they get
the Patriots.
Well, they're going to go for 2, and if they don't make it, they have basically one Hail Mary play they can try. But if they do make it, then they're going to be up 9, and it'll be over. They won't be able to score that in one thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, feel free to go to Bytecast discussion to see all of the Elsa Frozen fetish images I've posted.
Ooh, I will when we're done with this podcast, so I can use my phone
Yeah.
again.
I just want to bring up one thing because it's on my
Sure.
desk, and this is another thing that I hate.
Okay.
So I got cheap Chinese food the other day.
Yeah, I
and
love
got
it.
a fortune cookie.
Oh, I fucking love
Some,
it.
like greasy ass lo mein. So here's the fortune from my fortune cookie.
Is it just a statement?
It says you will take life advice from a cookie, but everything's gonna be okay. And then on the back, it says everything's gonna be okay. Thursday, January 16th on Freeform and Hulu. There's an ad in my fortune cookie.
Oh no!
Wait, really?
Yeah, I got a Hulu ad in my fortune cookie.
Oh,
I bet
fuck
they're
off.
free. I bet they're free. Like Disney
Yeah.
gives them to Chinese restaurants for free.
Oh my god.
That's probably
bullshit.
100% what's happening.
That's fucking awful.
So yeah, life is
What
terrible.
else we got going on, guys?
I don't know. Yeah, I can talk about some stuff that I've been up to that isn't an Am I the Asshole. I'm just watching the end of this. Oh, the Patriots game isn't over. They didn't convert.
In 20 words or less, or just really quickly.
Yeah.
I've been peeking at. You said you played AFK Arena.
Yeah.
How is it?
Don't buy it.
Okay.
Don't play it. I have played it daily for the last probably 6 months. It is very much it's like one of those games where
It's a
like the
grindy
numbers
gacha?
keep going up. It's kind of. I feel like that I have probably put like $60 or $70 into this game.
Holy fuck, dude.
Well, over like the past 6 months. It's not that
Yeah.
crazy.
That is still a lot.
That's Pokemon.
Okay. Well, regardless, that's what it is. That has happened because you can buy things to make you get better stuff. And I will say that their progression without spending money is so low that it is really untenable.
Okay.
Like you can't. Oh my god, they just fumbled it. It's over.
Do not play AFK Arena. I got this.
Yeah, it's
so it's the kind of thing where it's like scaled, where it's impossible to get past a certain point without paying money.
Definitely not. No. You can play fine without paying money. And I feel like some of the stuff like the campaign where you're going through levels is interesting enough, and there's you get different heroes with different abilities, and it's an okay game. But like the thing is that if you really want to progress and get your heroes to like let's say the ascended tier where they can get that, you have to spend a lot of money, because the idea is like to level up heroes, you need to get multiples of them and then combine them into that, and you just don't get enough by playing for free. To like, it would just take me double the time. And I haven't spent money on it in a while, but they have these season passes that are $25. Yeah, $25. But that's the only way you can get enough items like to progress in any meaningful way. But now I'm at the point where I don't know. It has some interesting stuff. It has like, modes where you go around on a map and like fight different guys, different teams. I don't know. There's some like strategy game element to it that's pretty good, that I find interesting. And then like it's a lot of tight matchups that kind of have like, you have your light guys, your dark guys, your
Whoa, I don't like the way you just said dark guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're literally like evil, like
death.
You need to stop, John.
So
easy, Grandpa.
Literally, literally you have the light bringers, you have the death faction, and the death people kill the light people. There's like a sand faction where everyone's like all like Egyptian-y themed. And then there's like a like an elfy faction, and then like they all kind of like each one beats another, And so there's like tight matchups and stuff that you can exploit. There's actually like kind of like roguelike dungeons that you can play where you like defeat guys and get random item drops, and then you like keep them through your run. So it's like there is actually like a good amount of content, but to compete you have to spend at least $50 or $60 to get like just the base. Like so there's like different tiers of heroes, like from like, there's like blue, purple, whatever, red, yellow, all that stuff. And so you get a lot of blues and greens. The greens become nothing. Greens are completely useless. You don't use them to level up any of your heroes. They actually are just auto like disenchanted basically into like currency. If you get a high enough rank, you can turn that function on. Like the other thing is that you gain like ranks, like it's VIP status, which adds like functionality to the game. Like now I have enough VIP status that I can just auto battle the like daily arena challenges, so I don't actually have to sit there for like 30 seconds each battle. And I don't know if I could do it without that. So like if you can invest like 25, if you can make it like, okay, I play this game every day for like a half hour a day, I can justify spending $50 on this, then you'll have an okay time. But I'm at the point where like I don't want to spend any more money on it unless they add more features. And I still think every time I've spent that, I bought that $25 season pass thing twice. And
that's not bad. Okay.
And I haven't bought it the third time yet. But you unlock stuff in it. And then if you don't pay for it, you just don't get the stuff. But so at the end, you can choose to pay for it and just get everything.
It's like the Fortnite Battle Pass or the
Rocket Pass. So like you use epic heroes to level up your guys and like ascend them into like the higher levels or whatever. And the only way to get the epic ones are basically paying. Otherwise, it's an extremely slow drip feed.
Yeah.
So it's too much pay to win.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't a lot of PvP. It's mostly like PvE stuff. There is like a PvP aspect, and the PvP is like 100% pay to win, like insanely. So you can just kind of play at your own function, but the pace you'll be going is so slow that you'll kind of feel like, oh, I should drop some money on this thing. Like, so it's just, I don't know. It'd be worth checking out, but be aware that like once you feel like it's going slow, you're slowing down, you kind of have to drop money in the game. Which I was in a place where I was like, okay, I can justify spending $25 on this game, twice now. I think I may have bought, like, I get the Google Play rewards points for like doing surveys and stuff, and so I'll have like $2 or $3, and I'll just be like, yeah, I'll buy a $2 pack of currency for that I'm not paying for because I've earned it. Yeah, so I don't know. I wouldn't. It's not worth it. I'm too invested now to quit.
You're in too
but
deep.
I don't know if I'm going to spend money again. I don't know. This is why I'm not rich. The hashtag this is why you're not rich, because I spend money on damn phone games. I mean, I bought the Google Play Pass, so I've got Play Pass games on there now. You guys heard of the like Apple Game Pass and the Google?
Yeah,
Play
I have
Arcade,
the
Google
Apple
Play.
Arcade, but I've only downloaded like one game from it. And it was a very
Yeah, the
good
reason-
game.
Yeah. Yeah, the Google Play Pass I have, and I've been happy with because there's a couple really decent games on it. It's nowhere near as good as the Apple Arcade, but
Yeah.
The Google Play Pass, I think, was if you sign up for it like in the first month it was out, I think it was 99 cents a month, and I was like, oh, I'll just do that. Like one for 1 year, I'm like, I'll do that, and that's $12 over a year. I got like. I'm trying to play. I played a lot of Game Dev Tycoon that was on there.
Oh
And I had
yeah.
a really good time with that. So I had some good times with it. Oh, and there's a really good crossword puzzle app on there that
Oh,
doesn't have
nice.
ads now. So yeah, there's
Jealous.
definitely been some
Yeah.
good stuff. There's a Mahjong app too. I mean, it was so cheap though. I mean, it was like 99 cents a month. Like,
Yeah.
I can handle that. Like, for phone games.
I do think I do have the better arcade pass though, because I do have Xbox Game Pass.
I have that too, but that's not on my phone.
Yeah.
That's $5 a month. But I've been too busy playing World of
Well,
Warcraft to play
I-
anything else.
Yeah,
I have
you don't
Xbox
need other
Game Pass
games.
Ultimate, so yeah.
It's honestly to that point,
Mhm.
Matt. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's kind
same.
of
I mean, eventually I'll probably run out of stuff to do, other than like just keeping up with the weekly raids. But
oh my god,
for now,
dude.
you know, I don't need any other games.
I just like
Unless if I want to open up Hearthstone while I'm waiting for Battleground queues.
I just switched to my So I switched. I closed a window, and that's what I had up
God
from
damn it,
when I was
John.
screenshotting the Frozen meme.
So for the
It's
audio
ice
only
cream.
listeners, it's somebody being blasted in the face with vanilla ice cream.
Soft serve, yes.
Soft serve.
Ice cream. Elsa, please, being blasted in the face by soft serve. That is
That
also.
reminds me.
Oh,
that
that's
reminds
Olaf
me.
that's doing that, by the way.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That reminds me. John and I were talking last night about shit. I don't remember why, but John's not seen Two Girls, One Cup. So
Oh yeah,
No, I avoided that.
I successfully
I
avoided
won't.
that one too.
almost
see, I was
vomited
too
watching
young at
reaction
the
vids.
time. I was too young at the time. You guys were all like 22,
Yeah.
23. I was like 17 or whatever whenever this thing was going around. So it was right at the age where you don't know to say no because
that
you don't
was-
realize
that
what you're
was-
fucking doing to yourself.
That's
That
like
was
the age where
that
I
was
saw
Meat Spin.
Goatsy.
That was Goatsy. That was Tub Girl for me. Like,
I mean, I had the 1 second image of Lemon Party. That was it.
Yeah.
And don't get me started on when I was a teenager and I accidentally found out what pink eye was. Not the disease. There is a fetish that's really fucking disgusting.
Is it prolapsed assholes?
No.
Because that's the
No.
thing.
Those are purple socks.
Oh,
no,
right,
pink
right,
eye
right.
is just holding an eye open
Uh,
with your to
to-
items.
to receive ejaculate.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Yeah.
It does. I think that's the
Why it's
point.
called pink eye.
Matt,
Also-
why are
also-
you playing World of Warcraft
Oh, I'm
and
not.
are in a dungeon right now?
I feel
I'm
like
not.
just
I'm definitely not.
just from a perspective of like medical stuff, your eye has mucous membranes in it, so there are diseases which can only transfer like mucous membrane and mucous membrane, like
Yeah.
mono and
Like,
a lot of sexual
All
transmission.
sexually transmitted diseases.
Exactly. So like you are literally just saying I could be doing something like letting you go on most other parts of my body and not contract anything, but I'm choosing this one, which is weird and painful, but also opens me up to all the same bad things that can happen if we were to just have missionary sex.
Yeah.
So it's
Maybe
better.
that's the thing. That's
There's
the
more
risk.
risk.
Yeah. Well, there's like a fetish for people that will intentionally have sex with people with STDs to like just risk it because that's how they get off.
Yeah, that's how it falls off.
Yeah. Hey, John, why are you in World of Warcraft?
Matt, you're in World of Warcraft. I literally saw you. You're in an instance right now.
Nah.
It says you're in Blackrock Spire.
It wasn't me.
What the fuck, man?
Shaggy.
We're recording a
Shaggy
podcast.
defense.
It wasn't you?
It was not me.
Dude, I jammed to that Shaggy album like literally every other person in the world.
I really wish that it was Shaggy, but Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
God.
Hey, it wasn't me, Scoob. Guys, Matt, you're fucking playing World of Warcraft actively.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you literally are in an instance.
Matt, just turn on the music. Just
I literally,
Play a
I
song.
logged in because I saw on, you hid yourself from Battle.net, but I can see on Discord it says Matt is
God
playing
damn
World
it,
of Warcraft
Discord!
Classic.
You fucking narc!
And so I logged in as my alt, so that you didn't have on the friends list, and I saw that I /who'd you, and it showed that you were in an instance. Why are you doing Upper Blackrock Spire?
the
I'm
website.
just killing time.
The website is borninthE80s.net. You can join it just by going to theweednumber.com. Look at
There's
our
a female
past
Tauren
podcasts.
called Harry Nips on my screen.
I am looking for a Pokemon Let's Go trading buddy, specifically if you have Pikachu. So find me at twitter.com. That's at @MayofMay84. I'm also on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/MayofMay. I don't care about the rest of the Spanky. Where can we find you?
Currently, you can find me avoiding literally everything in the world.
That is good.
So nowhere except for if you happen to play on the Chrome Crush server, you might be able to find me.
Not Spanky though.
Not Spanky because it was fucking taken. But I won't tell you which other Little Rascals character my character's name is. You'll just have to find it yourself, or just go back to a VOD from whenever we streamed WoW Classic and just see there.
And you can find me on matthagmusic.com or on YouTube under Matt Hag Music, or usually like once a week on Twitch under Matt Hag Music. Hey,
Just
check out my Instagram, Matt Hag Music. That's where I'm posting like this cool
Yeah.
drum robot I'm making.
he is all over the IG right now. But just listen to his Country Roads cover. Highly recommend it.
More like
They take
country
me out.
chodes.
You
To
should
the place.
cover Old Town Road next, and then get all the roads.
Oh yeah, I feel like I'd be right on trend if I covered Old Town Road now.
More like Toad.
But just like the Billy Ray Cyrus parts.
No, because it's like a best of 2019.
Yeah.
John, this is your podcast. Where are we finding you?
World of
Right now you can
Warcraft
find him in
Classic.
Ogremar.
Check out my sick ass new fucking epic mace I got.
That's pretty lit.
That's nice.
Damn.
It is lit AF.
I mean, it's not Hand of Rag, but whatever.
Well, that is impossible to get. Except for that our guild's gotten 2 already.
Yeah.
Two of the eyes to
I
drop.
saw a gnome warrior with Hand of Rag and it made me so angry. Because it's
That's
just
why-
it's this tiny little thing.
This little boy creature has a giant flaming.
Bye-bye,
Nice.
everybody.
I need to play some AV. I gotta rank up. I've been
Bye,
slacking
everyone.
all day. Bye everyone.
Goodbye.
John Danger on Twitter.com.
YOLO420.com/born in the 80s. Crom Crush server.
TheSexNumber.com or TheWeedNumber.com.
Google.com/search/Matt Hag
Do you remember
Music.
this guild?
Goodbye.